Hey guys, how you doing? This is Phil Davis with eXp Realty with my daughter today, Aubrey Davis. We're gonna go over 5 mistakes that home sellers make in today's market. We're here in Connecticut. We're gonna go over those 5 mistakes and let you guys know what's going on. So, would you say that pricing the home correctly before you put the house on the market is an important thing to do?
I feel like it is an important thing to do.
It is an important thing to do, and the reason why it is an important thing to do is because you don't want to overprice the property. When you overprice a property, what happens is it tends to sit on the market for longer than it needs to be. Now, if you go on any search engine and take a look at a property that's on the market, if it's been on the market for over 2 weeks, there's a high possibility that that house is overpriced and that price needs to be adjusted. Now, if you price the house properly, you should get your house under contract within that 2 week period, if not sooner. Doing CMAs, going over the market to see what sold, what recently sold, and going over comps that are similar to size and style really does help before you put the house on the market to make sure that you do hit that target audience. The second mistake that home sellers may make before they put their house on the market is poor preparation. Now, would you say that decluttering the house, cleaning the house, depersonalizing the house, making sure that the yard is clear, that the yard is clean, and that the house is clean, would you think that is an important thing to do?
Yes.
That is an important thing to do because what's going to happen is if you don't do those things, like you don't declutter the house, if you don't clean up the yard, if you don't tidy up the house, or even if there's a smell of pets, if you have a dog or a cat in the house, that could scare buyers away, and they might not be as attracted to your home if you were to do those things. So make sure you have a checklist of things to do, like making sure the lawn is mowed properly, that there's no bushes hanging around the house that don't need to be, that the house is in a tidy order. Make sure that the house is best prepped as fully possible to make sure that your house stands out and that there's more buyers that are interested in your house rather than less. And the third thing is poor marketing. Would you say that it's important to have a professional photographer take pictures of your house opposed to somebody doing it with their cell phone?
Yes.
Right, that makes a big difference. You'll be surprised how many listings come on the market in our MLS system where sellers wanted to opt out of using professional photos and had somebody use their phone instead of a professional photographer, and the pictures really don't look that good, or they have poor marketing, such as not doing a good, strong online presence, not marketing properly to your online audience. That does go a long way. You want to bring in as many buyers as possible because once that happens, you'll be able to get into a multiple offer situation that'll drive the price up opposed to keeping it the same and bringing it down, listing price that you agreed to put the house on the market to. So that's really important that you hire a professional photographer. Make sure that you market it correctly on all platforms just so that you get the most buyers as possible. Fourth thing that home sellers may make as far as a mistake goes before putting the house on the market is that they may get emotionally attached to the property. They may not be open to subjective feedback from potential buyers because they're emotionally attached. And what you think is important to not be emotionally attached to your house if you've been there for a long period of time?
Yes.
If you don't want to be emotionally attached, you want to be open to feedback because what you may like about the house, somebody may not like about the house and vice versa. So just try to detach yourself from the personalization and emotional attachment on your home. I know you've been there probably for a long period of time, but understand that this is not an emotional transaction. This is a transaction that's the other buyer may not be as emotionally attached at first when making this purchase. And a fifth mistake that home sellers may make before they put the house on the market, not being flexible when it comes to making the house available and open to potential buyers. Now, would you say that it's important to host as many open houses as possible once that house goes on the market to bring in as many buyers as possible?
Yes, it is important.
And that is important. Some sellers may make a mistake where they say that they don't want to do open house. They don't want their house open to buyers because they don't want potential buyers coming in and out of the house. But that may poorly affect them getting that house sold in a short period of time. Having an open house or hosting an open house within that first weekend of getting your house to the market really does help. Having it on that first Saturday and that first Sunday, if your house goes live on a Thursday, really does help bring a lot of more buyers to that listing. I've seen open houses bring probably as many as 30 people in one open house, or as many as 50 people in that open house on both things. So that's 100 potential buyers that you have on that first weekend to see if you guys can get into a multiple offer situation. And another thing is not being flexible with showing times. I know people do have busy schedules with working and things like that. Just keep in mind that some people are working as well. They may not be able to take a look at your property until the evening times or on the weekend. So just be a little open and flexible when it comes to allowing your house to be showed to potential buyers. Just so it can help you get your house sold and get as many offers as possible and bring you the most money as possible. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down in the comment section, and I'll definitely reach out back out to you if you need my help. Thanks.